Pokémon Legends Z-A just got released, and here are all the things I wish I knew from the start. Please hit subscribe because I've got a bunch of Z-A content coming soon. Let's dive in. Before starting the game, you will need to choose your language. Just a reminder, you can't change it later on. After that comes your appearance. What the game doesn't mention though is that your rival is tied to your choice. Guys get Tawny and girls get Urbane. About an hour or two in, you will unlock full customization options including new hairstyles once you find a salon. The cool part is, none of the customization options are gender locked, meaning you can make your male character look like a female or your female character look like a male. The only thing you can't change later on is your body type. While both models can wear every outfit, clothes will fit slightly different for male and female. Also important to note, the NPCs sometimes refer to you as he or she depending on what you chose, so choose the one you're more comfortable with. Customizations such as clothes get pricey early on, so my first real tip is to pick up every item you can find. Every sparkly item you see on the ground can either be sold, used, or traded, and you'll need all the money you can get for these new outfits and customizations. You don't even need to press the A button to collect the smaller glowing items, you can just walk over it. Choosing your starter Pokemon. Before you get too far, you will need to choose your starter Pokemon, Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig. All three of these of course have a Mega Evolution in their final forms. But here's a fun fact, there's actually a hidden fourth starter, Pancham. You can walk past the three starters and choose Pancham. What happens if you pick it? I will let you find out by yourself. After choosing your starter, you will jump into your first battle. For the first time ever in a mainline Pokemon game, Legends Z-A features real-time battles instead of turn-based combat. There will be a cooldown timer instead of taking turns attacking. Each Pokemon still know up to 4 moves, but instead of PPs, they now use cooldowns. You can lock onto a target when attacking or using a move by using the ZL button, then selecting the move you want to use. And while you are waiting for your cooldowns to recharge, you can unlock from your opponent's Pokemon so that your Pokemon will move closer to you. So it's a good idea to keep your distance away and dodge attacks. Switching Pokemon mid-battle can be strategic, it can help you avoid attacks, but you need to be careful. When you switch a Pokemon into battle, there will be a small animation that plays, so make sure you swap carefully. Catching Pokemon also works a bit differently now compared to Pokemon Legends Arceus even. You can still sneak up and throw Pokeballs without battling, but you will see a new capture likelihood indicator. If it's just a white arrow, there will be a low chance that the Pokemon is going to be captured. If you see 2 yellow arrows, it's still unlikely. 3 arrows means it's about 50-50, and 4 green arrows means it's very likely. So the more arrows you see, basically, the higher the chance of it being captured. And if you see angry X marks around a Pokemon, you've angered it, and you need to defeat it in battle first before you can capture it. A new mechanic that Legends Z-A has introduced is the last chance mechanic. If you knock out a wild Pokemon, they will give you a final chance for you to catch that Pokemon. You'll get a brief window while it's stunned to try and catch it again before it disappears for good. For fast leveling, you can knock out Pokemon and then catch them. You'll earn XP for both defeating and catching Pokemon. Catching a lot of Pokemon also progresses the Pokédex objective similar to Legends Arceus. This will reward you with several items like TMs. So catch as many Pokemon as possible, you will get rewarded for this. One of the early rewards is the TM for Protect, which is one of the best moves in the entire game. You can use Protect while you're waiting to cool down your other moves, and of course Protect has always been such a great move to use competitively and also against other players. Don't forget to check your Pokemon's moves often. Your Pokemon will learn new moves automatically but not replace the existing ones. The game doesn't ask you to replace a move, so you need to do this yourself manually. A very important tip and big change which I'm sure you will not be happy about is autosave cannot be turned off in Legends Z-A. The game will automatically save itself after major story moments or when you use the fast travel / fly option. This can be quite annoying when you're trying to get a shiny Pokemon or you're trying to reset for natures when you get a Pokemon via the story. If you do see a shiny Pokemon, I suggest you save immediately. Avoid fast traveling or triggering a story cutscene, or else that shiny Pokemon will likely disappear. You also cannot save the game during a battle, but as I mentioned before, as soon as you hear the shiny sparkle, save immediately. Once you reach Lumiose City, you can head over to a Pokeball boutique. There are the special Pokeballs which work like in any other game. The most important tip I could give you is that the quick balls are most effective when they are used before the wild Pokemon spots you. Normally you would use the quick ball on turn 1, but if you sneak up on a Pokemon and you throw it before they even spot you, it will be even more effective. Meanwhile, the timer balls count the number of actions instead of turns, so how many attacks or actions are being made in the battle. And dusk balls only work at night. There are no caves in this game. Another very useful feature is the ball collector NPC. He will stand outside every Pokemon Center and he will give you back any Pokeballs you've missed. But he will not give you Pokeballs that have hit a Pokemon and have failed to capture it. A useful tip to know is that NPCs with a yellow text box will have an item to give you. So if you see an NPC with a yellow text box, make sure you talk to them, you might get something handy. You will also find several breakable obstacles around Lumiose City, such as boulders. You can use fighting type moves to break these boulders. If you see thorns, you can use fire type moves, and if you see sludge, you can use water. There will also be some webs which you can use flying or ranged attacks. Breaking these not only clears the path to new areas, but you can also earn a few extra XPs. And if you see mega crystals lying around, make sure you break all of them because they will reward you with mega crystals that you can trade for mega stones. So to summarize, break every obstacle you see and talk to everyone you can. Legends Z-A also introduces charms. There is an experience charm which allows your Pokemon to earn more XP. There's a catching charm which allows you to catch Pokemon easily, and also a stamina charm that will allow your trainer to get hit by more attacks. To get these charms, you need to collect colorful screws which you can find on scaffolding. You can then trade these colorful screws for the charms at a construction company right here on the map. I suggest entering the building so you can save it as a fast travel point. Legends Z-A runs on a full day and night cycle. You can catch Pokemon during the day and battle at the Z-A Royale at night, but you can skip time anytime you want by resting at Hotel Z. Yeah, apparently you can nap on benches in the city. Be careful though, if the time changes mid-battle, the Pokemon resets completely because some Pokemon only appear at night. The minimap will flash and let you know when time is about to change. And that was everything you need to know for the early game of Pokemon Legends Z-A. Please make sure you subscribe because it would really mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.